So hello everyone, I'm Tofu, welcome back to Animal Crossing, but not as we know it on this channel. So I've wanted to play the Gamecube version of Animal Crossing for the longest time, and so I thought, why not now? So, let's jump in, shall we? So here we are on the train, and obviously we're going to get greeted by the lovely Rover. There's plenty of reasons why I've wanted to play this game. So I never managed to get it as a kid, and it was always just too expensive when you did manage to find it. However, I have bit the bullet and I've spent a fair bit of money making sure that I get the European version of this game, and so I can actually play it on my Gamecube and or Wii. Secondly, I wanted just a kind of relaxing gameplay version of Animal Crossing. I've just started a new island, obviously on the Switch 2, being my western desert kind of ghost town themed island, but I am really struggling with the rainbow themed island, and so this is just a way to kind of de-stress myself over that. So I get a relaxing gameplay kind of experience without stressing too much over the fact that I'm really just struggling. However, I didn't want it to be exactly the same as, say, my wife Mumsy, because she's doing a museum completion island on her Switch 2, and so I thought this would be a little bit different. Plus, like I said, it's a game I've always wanted to play. I've never managed to play it in the entire, 24 years that it's been out? So, why not now? Where are we heading? I haven't really thought of any of this at all. Sorry if you can hear the clicks of the Gamecube controller. So, in the past I've had a sibling that made a habit of chewing on the analog sticks and things like that, which really pissed me off. But there you go, I've had to buy a brand new controller, and it's not necessarily an official Gamecube controller, so it's brand new. It's still, a little bit stiff, so you might end up hearing a button click every now and again. And if you weren't paying attention, I've chosen Tofutown, because why not, I suppose. Apparently Rover loves going to Tofutown. Oh, and here we are, pulling into the glorious Tofutown. And we get to see my character for the first time. Ah, spitting image of my New Horizons character, right? We have the glorious porter, and I get to run around, fabulous. Oh, before Tom Nook obviously stops me. Excuse me, hey, you there, yes, you. Would your name have to be Tofu? Good. Just had a phone call about you, Woo, I'm glad I made it here in time to meet your train. I'm afraid I'm not in the best shape of my life. No, don't say that, Nook. You're fine. So one thing I must say, I've never played this before. Obviously, I've mentioned it a couple of times, but I'm not used to the controls, so there may be a little bit of fumbling around, so hopefully I'm not too bad. And I apologise in advance if I do manage to mess up some button presses. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's a thing for a while. He's going to obviously show us a variation of like 4 homes, I think, and we get to choose one of them. He'll obviously give us our bill, and then we have to do the odd jobs for him to pay off the debt. So I believe all the homes are pretty much like this. They've just got different variations of wallpaper and flooring. But yeah, this one's as good as any. I like, obviously, my wood tones, so why not? Well, what do you think? How was it, I like it. Like I said, all the other homes are exactly the same, so it's just a variation of the wall and flooring. I'm really looking forward to obviously seeing the map and seeing which villages we have, because that's going to be a interesting concept. It's been a long while since I've not been able to influence which villagers actually come and live with me. You'll probably want to pop into neighbours' homes to get some ideas for your own interior designs. I would. I mean, I mostly just want to see who I've got on the village, or town, whatever you call it. Oh yes, that weird thing over by the door. That would be the personal gyroid assistant. And that's something I've got to remember. See, you have to speak to him, or her, whatever, in order to save the day. And if I don't do that, obviously it will just lose all progress. So I've got to remember to save. Auto-saving is not a thing. And yeah, it would be tragic if we obviously got a really nice map, some really good villagers, and then I just kind of forgot to save. With fees and closing costs, the house comes to 19,800 bells. Here, you can have this 1,000 that I've got. Yes, that would be not nearly enough. You only have 1,000 bells? You're joking with me, yes? Why, you're so short, I can't help but laugh. Whoa! What a jolly fellow Tom Nook is in this game. Even though you're like, I'm dirt poor, and he just laughs at you. Obviously you can't buy a house if you've not got that much money, but you still need a place to stay, don't you? A thorny situation, yes, rather thorny. Then here's what we'll do. You can work part-time at my shop to pay off the rest. Yes, that's acceptable. So obviously we're jumping into what is essentially the tutorial of this game, and he's going to make us do various odd tasks. So various delivery jobs, I guess. I think you've got to write a notice board, post kind of advertising Nook's shop and things like that. It's all a good way just to get you acquainted with the town, obviously the gameplay, and all that good stuff. And it's going to be very helpful for myself because, like I said, I don't know the controls. And so, yeah, freedom to run around. Obviously, got the sprint button. Look how fast we are. And let's check out the map. Okay, interesting. So we have the dump, the post office in the top right corner, the shop in the top left, and then we've got Kiki, Tybalt, Paolo, Rosie, Spike, and Carmen. I could not imagine a better set of villagers. Oh my god, that's absolutely fantastic. We have a wishing well, police station, museum, and the tailors down right next to the beach. I think I've lucked out. With these villagers, that's incredible. Oh my god. I also didn't check where the bridges are, because obviously everything's on a different acre, and I'm not used to this kind of gameplay, because obviously it doesn't really scroll. It scrolls to a certain degree, but then kind of obviously shifts focus. I'm already stuck in the trees. There you go, so it has to load each individual acre, so that's something I'm going to have to get used to. But let's run up to the shop. We just saw a butterfly flutter by. And here we are at the very primitive looking Nook's Cranny. Well, finally you arrived. What took you so long? I was looking at the map, Mr. Nook. I was starting to wonder if you'd show. Only kidding. Whoa, don't hassle me. Jeez. Very good, yes. First off, you'll need to change into these clothes. I suppose I'll call it your uniform. Please let me know when you're done changing, yes? I haven't even checked how to access my inventory. Okay, it's Y. So, we will grab our uniform. Oh, don't I look fabulous with my, like, Viking horn hat that matches the shirt? That's better, yes, you look like you were born to wear that uniform. Got horrible flashbacks of working retail. Now you can start working off the remaining 18,800 bells you owe. Hurrah! Okay, so we've been given flowers and trees to plant around the shop. I don't think it necessarily has to be around the shop, you can just place them anywhere. We've got pears as our starting fruit. I'm looking so forward to this gameplay, it's just fun. What's this? The wisdom of fishing. You can't catch what you can't see. Fish won't bite what they can't see. Rainy days make the fish come and play. Thank you, mysterious sign. I'm sure it's going to be really weird to try and do things that I'm so used to New Horizons, like gameplay for, like fishing, you know, just things like that. And so yeah, I'm I'm sure I'm going to make plenty of mistakes and things like that. There's a random rock. I'm looking forward to bashing that. Oh, I've just seen Kiki. Gotta say hello. Good morning. Say, have we met before? I don't think I've seen you around, kitty cat. I'm Kiki. What's your name? I see. Tofu, right? Well, it's very nice to meet you. Ah, I'm gonna love you so hard. You know what? You're getting some flowers. Right round your house. Oh, we got quite a lot as well. Oh, but the inventory is so small. I don't know if I'm going to get used to that. You just got Kiki stomping around in the bushes. Are they bushes? I don't know. But there's going to be no rhyme or reason to which flowers I'm placing around her home. I should say hello to other villagers. In fact, you know, let's do that. Let's just try and find someone else. Oh, there's the dump. We have the post office. It's going to be fun talking to Pelly and Phyllis. Very just welcome in any of my games. I love the sassy nature of Phyllis. We have Tybalt, or Tybalt if you're a stickler for pronunciation. Yo, good morning. What a morning it is. Grah. I'm Tybalt. You are? Tofu, huh? I see. You're an early riser. Oh, I definitely am not. I am a night owl. I think we'll get along just fine, Tofu. Grah. You know, you're also getting some flowers. The cosmos are pretty in this game. I'm definitely going to have to get used to the layout of this town. The fact that it obviously shifts the screen every time you enter a new acre is going to be really different to what I'm used to. And yeah, it's probably going to throw me off for quite a while. I think there's a glowing dig spot, but obviously we don't have any tools. Here's our fountain. Just seen Tortimer as well, so let's say hello to him. Hey, what? Who are you? You, whippersnapper, tell me something. Who do you respect the most? I'm sure if you said grandpa, he's then going to be like, oh yes, you respectable young child or whatever. I'm going to say my mum. Youth. I weep for the younger generation. It pains this old heart. Just because I didn't choose your favourable option. I'm the mayor here, Tofutown. Yep, a pretty important job. You seem like a good kid. Listen, whenever there's a holiday or some kind of event, come talk to me. No. I've got to plant these trees and obviously head off to Nook, so I guess anywhere around here will do. Beautiful pink flower there. I know there is a scoring system regarding how many trees and just things are in each acre, but I don't know how it works. But I could research it, I'm sure, and find out just exactly how it would work and how to get the best town score and all that. But yeah, it's just a relaxing time, it's just for fun. Oop, press the wrong button. Plant a sapling here. Let's talk to Booker. Copper. It is Copper. Good day to you. Well, aren't you busy little bee buzzing to and fro? Commendable behaviour. And here we have Booker. Sure, yes. Every item here is lost. I mean, we don't know who owns them, the items. You can take anything, I think. So this is always a very nice little feature that you just get lost items every now and again and you can just pick them up. It's kind of akin to the recycling box in New Horizons. That's a kiddie wardrobe, I think. So would that be yours? Yeah. Free furniture. I feel like Booker would get into major trouble just letting this rando guy that's only just turned up into the town just take up lost items, but you know. Also, look at that wanted post on the background. Those are some just real criminals. They definitely appeared on Jailtown. Thank you for stopping by. Well, thank you, Copper. Probably should have checked the map while I was in front of the police station so that I could actually see where I'm going. Seen plenty of fish and bugs around. Oh, and we've got the adorable Rosie. I want you on my rainbow-themed island. Why can't you show up there? Maybe it's a sign that this is just a good omen. The beautiful girlie that I want has showed up to my Animal Crossing town on the Gamecube. Good morning, so what brings you here early, silly? I've got it. You want an autograph, don't you? Oh, my adoring fans, silly. And you could say that. Like I said, I wanted you on my islands for the longest time. It's okay, you can be honest with me. I can keep a secret. I doubt that very much. So, what's the name of my #1 fan? Tofu, huh? Okay, I've got it. Feel free to come and see me anytime. Oh, the villagers are so friendly. I always thought that everyone got like really sassy because they used to be like really mean and nasty. Everyone kind of missed that, but Spike. Ah, here we go. What's with all this noise, punk? I don't like mornings, and I don't like morning people. So how about you go away? Wait, I don't think we've met. Sorry for being rude, since you did come over here just to say hi. Let's just forget about it, punk. I'm Spike. Maybe I'll see you around, punk. Obviously, Spike was one of our crime lords on Jail-town. He was Marlowe's bodyguard. He was the big tough guy. Obviously, living up to the reputation here. Now I've got to find my way back to the Nook's Cranny. Aren't you done yet? So hard to find good help. Just press the Y button to open your item screen. I didn't plant in the last tree. Damn it. Okay, that's just going to go in front of the store, I guess. So, did you make it look a little nicer out there? Gave the grounds a good, charming character? Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, so I won't bother asking how you choose where you plant everything. That's good, because I've not really done what you asked me to. Definitely must say, though, I'm just about over my cold that's been plaguing me for the last 2 weeks. However, every now and again, I do need to clear my throat, so if you hear my voice crack or anything like that, that's the reason. Wait a moment, something just struck me. Tofu, you just moved to Tofutown. I did, but you haven't introduced yourself to all the townsfolk, have you? The majority, actually. I'm going to give you a little break, so why don't you introduce yourself to everyone now? Go on now. Quick run to the map just to see where everyone else is, because I've already forgotten. We've seen Kiki, we need to see Paolo, and we need to see Carmen. So we're going to acre C2 and E4, so directly under the fountain and pretty much directly underneath our player homes. I'm saying this all out loud, mostly as a reminder to myself as to trying to get used to this map. We have Paolo, my Rainbow Island boy. Yawn. Good morning. Hey, what time is it, pal? It's far too early. It's already 10 AM? But I'm still so sleepy. He's a man of my heart. Wait a minute, who are you? Have we met? My name's Paolo. Yeah, hi. Look, I'm a real beat right now, but feel free to stop by and chat sometime. I definitely associate with the lazy characters more than anyone else in this game, or series I should say. And let's go, obviously, find Carmen down at the bottom of this screen. Doing my absolute best to not get stuck on every bit of, just tree and bush and everything. Do you have to bother me right now? I'm busy, bumpkin. Huh. This is obviously not the Carmen I'm used to. Oh, you were looking for friends? That's so sad. But I told you, I'm... Alright, so you're Tofu. You win, I'll be your friend. Okay, so of all the villagers, we've got Carmen and Spike are the sassy ones, apparently. I'm guessing you just get one of each of the personality types in your town. Obviously, anyone that's acquainted with this game, I know there are plenty of people that like started off the series with this game. Be sure to let me know just things that I'm getting wrong. Oh, me getting stuck on these trees though, that's gonna bother me a bit. Okay, let's run over to Nook. I'm pretty sure that's everyone, unless he actually wants me to go into the post office and things like that as well. So let's just see. So did you meet everyone in town? Quite the motley crew, yes, but variety is the spice of life, you know. If you don't get along with your folks here in Tofutown, you'll never fit in. You know, you understand. What shall I have you do next? Ah, yes, I need you to deliver some furniture, At last, it's like you're actually working in the shop. Take this furniture to Spike in acre D1. And don't stop to sniff the roses on the way. Go straight there and come straight back, Wow, you're such a hard ass. I can't wait to get hold of some cash so that I can buy that shovel. Obviously, we can dig up some fossils. I don't know if you get the tools straight away. I think I might have to go to the next day in order to try and get the fishing rod and or net. So that will be our main source of cash. However, yeah, until we get that, I guess just the pears and things are going to be the best way to get money. I'm also trying to find the ramp because I'm already lost in this town. I'm getting a little bit used to it. Like I said, the scrolling to each acre is throwing me off a little bit. Are we anywhere near where Spike lives? There we go. No, that's Rosie. Okay. Love you. Here we go. Here's our big mean boy. It's you again, huh, punk? So then, why are you here? Delivery. Hold it right there. What do you think you're doing with my furniture, Tofu? Speaking to my good ear. Working? Give me a break. What kind of a mortgage? I understand. Let me tell you something. Generally a good idea to have money before you buy something. That's the way the world works, you know. Wow, life advice from a punk-ass rhino. But there's no shame in paying off debts. That's honest punk. I've got to respect that. Oh, see, he's kind of a good dude. So I guess you haven't had the chance to get any of your basic house essentials, have you? So ask yourself, do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? You should. Just get this jade acnh chair. Oh, anyway, thank you. No, take it. You need it more than me, Tofu. Besides, we're going to be living in the same town. So I figure it would be best if we started off on the right foot. You know, apart from the fact that your greeting was pretty much, what are you doing talking to me? Get away from here. But enough about that. Now that you have your own place, you better get busy decorating, don't you think? Well, thanks to the absolute generosity of Spike, obviously we've been given it a little bit of furniture. He suggested we plonk some things into our home, so I guess we'll do that. And much to the annoyance of Tom Nook, as he wanted us to come straight back. But it will clear up a little bit of space in our very meagre inventory as well. So yeah, let's do that and obviously check out the bits of furniture we've managed to acquire. So here we have our beautiful kiddie wardrobe and our jade eco chair. Ah, the home's really coming together, isn't it? This home is going to be an absolute mismatch of furniture and just going to feel horrific. But there you go, that's part of the fun, obviously collecting all the furniture. I do have some clothing, obviously, in my inventory as well. I guess I'm just going to sell the bits that I collected from the police station. Just, you know, extra bit of cash and all that. I'm not going to change out of the uniform just yet because I'm pretty sure Nook gets really pissed if you do that. Let's talk to him and see what else he has us to do. Welcome back, worker bee. Looks like you've delivered the furniture. Nice work. No, thank you. Did a good job, so I figure that only earns you 230 bells. It's going to take like years before I pay off this debt. If you're doing it like that, you say it's too difficult to try and find things without a map? Honestly, kids these days and their constant complaints. Why, when I was just a little raccoon, Oh, never mind. I do kind of like the sassy nature of, Tom Nook and obviously Tortimer and a few of the villagers. I can see why people would miss it, because everyone's so saccharine and sweet and lovely in New Horizons. So we've just been given our next task of writing a letter to Kiki in order to advertise the Nook's Cranny. See, just a way of getting you used to the post office and writing letters, I guess. I ended up skipping out a lot of the dialogue just because I had to take a sip of coffee. It's, yeah, far too early in the morning for me, but I've woke up especially just to record this, and obviously my throat's hurting a little bit through the cold. But anyway, let's go speak to Pelly. Ah, the lovely and chipper Pelly. Good day. How can I help you? I need to write a letter first. Oh really? Come back anytime. I definitely have more of a affiliation with Phyllis, just, you know, general retail work and all that jazz, and being annoyed at certain customers, let's just say. It's, yeah, rings truer to my heart than the chipperness of Pelly. Anyway, let's try and write this letter. So writing letters on this system is going to take just getting used to. But here's my little advertisement to Kiki, I guess a little jingle. So, come on down to the Nook shop, the place to buy all bits and bobs. It didn't rhyme, but that's okay. All that matters is I get paid. Sounds great, right? I just need the money. Don't judge me. Okay, let's obviously send this over to Kiki. I'm sure she'll absolutely love it. She's a darling. Mail a letter to Kiki from Tofu. Hopefully I don't have to pay for this service, because, yeah. Would you like to mail more letters? No. Not right now. Thank you. Here we've got a little melody board. I'm guessing that's just the standard town tune. I'll play with that later. I'm starting to get a little bit used to this map. Not fantastically, but, you know, I'm certainly navigating the acres a little bit better. Tom Nook asked, obviously, if we've sent the letter, and good job, it took you longer than I'd have liked, so I have to dock you a little bit. How does 130 bells sound? This guy, my god. But I'm glad you got it done after all. If you can't even write a letter, you're going to have problems in this town. I haven't actually prepared the next package I need you to deliver. I'm a bit behind. Oh, look, who's Mr. I'm behind, can't get things done on time. Having a go at me constantly. It would be a waste for you to just hang around here and wait for me, so why don't you go and help out the villagers? So for anyone that is wondering, I do plan to play this just every now and again. Like I said, I do want just a kind of relaxation type gameplay series. But yeah, my Western themed island is going to be ongoing. When I can actually pull my finger out and get some inspiration regarding the Rainbow Island, I will post videos regarding that. It's just really difficult for me at the moment, and I don't really know why. I've never struggled with an island as much as I have with the Rainbow Island. But anyway, let's talk to Tibalt. He's trying to get away from me. He's juking. Hey Tofu, what's up? Grah. So, I'm guessing I'm just talking to every one of the villagers and seeing if any of them have got any, you know, chores and things for me to do. Can I take this camera over to Spike's pad? Okay, gotta find obviously the ramp. Where is it? I've already missed it. Have I? I don't know, I'm so lost. It doesn't take much. There we go. And there I was slightly earlier saying that I'm getting used to the map and how it all works, and then immediately I'm like, where am I? Lovely Rosie. And here we are, here's our boy. Why am I so tired in the mornings, punk? Tell me about it. Another delivery. That's my camera. That loser Tybalt just couldn't be bothered to return it, huh? That fool disrespecting me is downright dangerous. Oh my god. Making you do stupid little tasks, that's my job. Oh no. I do love the attitude though. It is a little bit intense for someone that's literally just moved into a new village or town, but yeah. I guess I was wrong for thinking you were such a big dweeb. Keep up the good work. Cheers, Spike. Well, let's go talk to Rosie and see if she's got anything for us to do. So what's going on? I want a job. Yes, talk about timing. I was just looking for someone who could do me a favour. I have this friend named Kiki who's been hanging onto my comic book forever. I think maybe Kiki forgot about it because none of my hints seem to have worked and I'm not subtle. I believe it. Hate to ask this, but can you go and talk to Kiki and get it back for me, silly? No problem. Okay, great, cool. Go get him, silly. Right, Kiki is in a top acre. Ooh, try not to run through the flowers. I don't know how flower degradation works in this game. So I'm sure running through them will probably just make them explode. Is this Kiki's house? It is. I just saw Kiki in the bottom there. Hey, good morning again, kitty cat. I feel like Kiki and Rosie are probably the nicest characters in this town so far. So you came to get the comic book, right? Yeah, well about that, Spike has it. Of course he does, because I'm just going to bother Spike until he basically beats the snot out of me. I was forced to hand it over, really. I had no say in the matter, I'll tell you about it, but it would take all day. I'm sorry, but you'll have to go get it from Spike. So Spike is definitely the bully, he's the tough guy. That's why he was on Crime Island. Hello Spike. I'm sure you're getting really, bored of me. In fact, same morning as the last time, punk. So why are you even talking to me? Yeah. Actually, Tofu, Tybalt took the comic book from me the other day. I've never seen anyone so desperate to have something, and with all that begging, I just couldn't say no. It's gonna be like that, huh? Right, I'm here to collect. Tell me, Tofu, what's new? I'm picking up a comic. This is Rosie's comic book, which I was borrowing for a while, for a little too long, I guess. Yeah, considering you weren't meant to be borrowing it. I knew I had to return it, I just kept forgetting to do it. Doy, man, I am scatterbrained. It'd really help me big time if you could return it for me. You're the best. I mean, at least you've got, the sense to just tell the truth. I'm pretty good. I'm not really, but shh, it's fine. Rosie, my darling. I feel fresh as a daisy in the morning. I envy you so much. Delivery. Yes, you did it. I thought I'd never see that comic book again, silly. I'd halfway given up ever seeing it again, so I'm happy you came along. Isn't this outfit so totally cute? Maybe I'll try it on, or try on the clothing that I've got, and, we'll see how it all looks, and then I'll put the uniform back on once I have to run over to Nook. Let's do that. So that's obviously the original shirt we got. This is the shirt we got from the police station. I do like me some orange. The light line shirt I think also came from the police station. Green, white, orange stripes. Lovely. And this is the shirt that Rosie just gave us. The rose shirt. It's a little bit garish. Okay. Well, the orange shirt is definitely the one for me so far. Well, let's whack on our uniform. And who else do we need to talk to? I guess we'll talk to Carmen because she's kind of nearby. She was really rude though, so probably should have gone to Paolo or something because he's my dude. But let's try and be friendly and make the right impressions to everyone. How nice to see you again so soon. But let's get right to the point. What can I do for you? You looking for something to do? Oh, I've got plenty of things for you to do. Of course you do. I only need someone to take these clothes over to Spike. What is everyone's agenda with Spike? My god. Spike is going to hate me by the end of this day. Another delivery. Carmen, you slacker, where do you get off getting someone else to deliver your stuff for you? Ah, you look fabulous. What do you think, Tofu? I look good, right? Right? Oh yeah, I'm going to drive the chicks wild. So I owe you one. Listen, I'd rather get you something you really want, so how about I just give you 210 bells? Oh, nice. That way you can just buy whatever it is you really want. That's obviously a massive help. Because we don't necessarily want to pay off our debt straight away to Nook. We want to buy the various bits of tools and things. Obviously we need that shovel. I would love a net or a fishing rod, but I think, like I've said before, I think we've got to wait until it actually turns up in the shop, so I might have to wait a day or two. Let's just quickly run over to Paolo and see if he's got any random tasks. Other than that, we'll then go to Nook and see if we've done enough to, yeah, be freed from his services. Morning, pal. Do you deliver clothes? Because I need to get this twinkle shirt over to Carmen. You could use the exercise. Wow, he called me fat. Oh, you can't get enough of me, Bumpkin. I've got delivery for you now. And it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if you're like, oh, this isn't mine, this is Spike's. This must be the outfit Paolo was telling me about. Stay right there, you have to see this. It's a shame you're kind of hidden by the bushes. But don't I look great? Does it fit? But it's such a cute outfit. Why would you say that? I didn't say anything. Well, I just don't know why I even bother asking someone with such awful taste. Damn. I mean, yeah, I look horrendous, but, you know. Don't you have something you could be doing? Why don't you go deliver something, Bumpkin? I have to repay you with something. I hope this furniture will be good enough. You do excellent work. I'll keep you in mind next time I have some menial tasks. So, after all that berating, she then's just like, yeah, you did good. Okay, quickly speaking to Tyber, I need to go to Kiki's pad and get his organizer back before he freaks out. It's amazing how ingrained they are in each other's lives, and yet they're then not willing to talk to each other to go and get their own things back. Right, I don't know, just weird. I know obviously, you know, that's the point of the game, so you do all the tasks for them and, you know, you build up these relationships with the villagers, but yeah, it's just funny how they're all like, I lent my comic to them, but I'm not willing to talk to them. Kiki, I'm after Tybolt's organizer. I should... Wow, Kiki, you are... That's not cool. Just every time you borrow something or, you know, someone leaves something in your house, you then give it to someone else. Giving it to Carmen. Was that bad? That was bad, wasn't it? Oopsie. So, could you get it from Carmen? Okay. But hello again, Carmen. I definitely can't get enough of you. I need to pick up a thing that you're not even meant to have. Who did you give it to? There we go, I gave it to Paolo. Do you have this organizer? Oh, weak. I didn't mean for you to have to come half a Tybolt. Sorry, pal. Well, in any case, here's the organizer. Thank God you haven't given it away. Just everything ends up in Spike's hands in this town. Just forgot that I was meant to be delivering this back to Tybolt and actually went to Kiki for a second there, but it's fine. Still getting used to things. Dude, that's my organizer. I do like the fact that, you know, you literally do some menial tasks like getting a comic book or an organizer or, you know, deliver some clothing and they give you clothing or furniture. Like, that's overly generous. I am forgetting who I've done tasks for and whatnot, so I think I've got Kiki and Paolo left. A while back I lent my camera to Paolo. Okay, which of the villagers has he given it to? I gotta say, I didn't forget, really. I was actually thinking about maybe returning probably tomorrow, possibly. Wow, he actually had it on him. That's pleasant. He didn't just randomly give it to Spike or Carmen or someone else, you know. Are we gonna get furniture or some clothing from Kiki? I imagine clothing. So glad to see you. I can't believe you found my camera. I mean, you knew where it was. You just couldn't be bothered to go and get it. I want you to have this stationery. Ah, I was wrong. Well, thank you. Okay, I think lastly it's Paolo, and we'll just see if he needs any help. I don't have any time to do work. Oh, work for you? Oh, that's a different story. Yeah, there is one thing. Take this handkerchief to Kiki's house. Like, I couldn't have done that while I was delivering the camera? You You people, what's wrong with you all? Oh, you've got a lot on your plate, huh? Sure, just aimlessly wandering around your house. Still, at least I've actually got to travel the town as opposed to New Leaf, where they would just be like, I really want a pear, while they're sat under a pear tree. It was like the easiest task to do, but it was always infuriating when you got it, because it's just like, you lazy son of a... Anyway, let's try and find Kiki. Where are you? There you are, you gorgeous little thing. Hopefully this is the final delivery, and I can go to Nook and say that I've done everything. You've done so much for me. Tofu, I just can't thank you enough. Oh, you adorable girl. You and I are going to be good friends. Were you able to help anybody out? Many animals need things, Did you get anything good in return? The critters in town are all fairly generous, so your work never goes unrewarded. That's quite nice, yes? I was half expecting him to be like, yeah, that stuff's mine, as you're employed with me. Next I need you to deliver a nice carpet. Don't dilly-dally. Take this carpet to Rosie. Just because I'm not watching doesn't mean you can stop and chit-chat with folks you meet along the way. Then again, there's no way I can keep tabs on you. Just try not to gab too much. Tell me when you're done. Is everyone having fun with Chore Simulator? It's just me running around basically doing all the menial tasks for everyone so far. I suppose that's what Animal Crossing kind of is, with a bit of bug and fish catching in between, but there we go. I'm going to obviously deliver this to Rosie, and then I might just pop my head into the Able Sisters. That is if I can remember where Rosie lives. There we go. Here she is, our gorgeous diva. It's here! Oh my gosh, it's finally here! Super sweet! I'm totally going to lay it down right away, silly. If you want to have, like, a room to die for, you totally got to have the right rug and wallpaper. I so don't care how rare furniture is, you've got to go for total coordination from floor to ceiling. Is this talking about, like, feng shui and all that jazz and how it affects your HRA score? Oh, now wait, now that I have this carpet, I really don't need the old one, but jumping out would be a waste. So you're going to gift it to me? I got it, Tofu. Why don't you take this rug? Go on, take it. Why, thank you, my dear. There are like mondo different patterns you can use to decorate your room. No. Mondo? I've never heard that. I assume it's just like, you know, there are loads. Anyway, the big hassle is getting your hands on one you really want, silly. It's a huge pain, really. I drop by Tom Nook's shop daily, but I don't always find what I want, silly. So, go talk to the hand. So I go talk to the hand? In a minute. He knows I'm just kidding, though. Hi there, coming in. Welcome to the Able Sisters, where you are the famous fashion designer. I mean, I'm definitely not. Look at me. I look horrendous. I don't have any money to really spend on clothing, but I just want to have a look. Let's talk to Sable. Oh, Mabel, can't you take care of this customer for me? What? Sis? I'm busy too, you know. Patience, just a little patience. Okay, so I guess, you know. It's interesting to see the various bits of clothing and I guess the umbrella designs and things. I can't wait till I've actually got, you know, disposable income to buy these things. That'll be fun. You come back now. Oh no, basketball, no, come back! Oh. I guess I picked up these shells. I didn't mean to. I was just trying to get the basketball back. Can I? No! It's lost forever. To lap gently across the beach. Oh look, we got a little double bridge island. That's pretty cute. I don't think it does anything, but this is cute. Very reminiscent of Yeah, my western island. Welcome back, dear employee. Very good, yes, it looks like you're finally getting the hang of things around here. The way you work, I'd be happy to have you working here full time. Wouldn't that be a treat? No. In any case, I see you're putting a lot of effort into your work, so this time I'll give you 580 bells. Next, I need you to deliver an axe to Kiki, but be careful with it. I see that light in your eyes. Now, the stuff you deliver is wrapped, so you couldn't use it even if you wanted to. Don't get any ideas. I mean, it doesn't look like it's wrapped, Nook. One axe for you, my dear. For all that, you know, chopping down trees that I'm sure you're going to be doing and not leave to me. Whilst you just frolic in these, like, clovers? Bush? I don't know. Say, you're the one that sent me this letter, aren't you, kitty cat? Oh yeah, I did do that. Yep, that's me. I'm the Jingle Master. Everyone here in Tofutown just loves getting letters. I mean, who wouldn't? I like getting letters so much that I save them all. I know a lot of folk that do the same. Sometimes we even show them off to our neighbours or visiting travellers. I guess this is just a kind of thing to say, don't write personal things or, you know, rude things, because we might show it off to friends if you happen to visit. And she said she might take her letters with me if she ever moves. You never know, I might even show new friends in other towns your letters. Yeah, be sure not to write anything you would want to keep private. Yeah, there we go, so literally what I said. Just don't put anything rude, don't put anything too detailed about yourself in case she moves off and then happens to show other people. I'm assuming that's just if she happens to move to, you know, a friend's town or someone that happens to visit this town. I don't really know how it works. I don't know how this game works, and obviously people aren't going to be visiting me because I'm quite secluded with my brand new setup Wii. That chore earned me a solid 230 bells. I must be like a good 1,000 bells into this debt now. Oh my god, there's so many chores. Okay, not gonna lie, it took me the longest time to remember where the bulletin board was, but it's fine, got there in the end. I need to do some kind of slogan for Nook, that's his newest task for me, so let's jump on it, I guess. I ran out of inspiration, so just come to Nook's do it now, and a little bunny face. That's good enough, I suppose. Like, that's not embarrassing to Tom Nook, is it? It's just forceful advertising, right? Did I put a buzz-generating ad? Yeah, something like that. I suppose that means, yes, you're all done. Ah, oh, finally free. The shackles of oppression. Now the work's done, how wonderful for me. Since I don't have any more work for you to do, I'm afraid you have no choice but to let you go. The rest of your mortgage? Oh, of course, you still have to pay all of it off. That's how life works. Let me just have a look at my records, and so far you've worked up a total of 1,400 bells. So only a meagre 17,400 left. Not exactly a sum to sneeze at, huh? Since there's no more work for you here, you just have to figure out a way to pay it off on your own. Yeah! Finally done working, I'm free, I'm free! Thank God. I guess we'll just quickly put down these random bits of furniture that we acquired from doing all of our chores. And so here's all the furniture, and my home looks horrendous, to say the least. But I guess now we're free from Nook's employment, I guess we'll call today's episode here. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please hit like and consider subscribing. Obviously, if you'd like more, then be sure to let me know in the comments, because I'm looking so forward to playing more of this and just getting used to getting to know the villagers that we have here. And what an amazing cast of villagers we do have. But anyway, I want to say a massive thank you. Hopefully, I'll see you in the next video. And until the next time, have a good one. Cheers, guys!